Let's pray to God that Triff and Susu aren't mad. I mean, I wouldn't care if they were mad, to be honest. The way that though I understand what you're saying, Dark Emperor, but like, so the way I make my videos, chat, is I don't personally consider them drama, right? Like, I don't consider them drama. I just consider them debate. And if you're someone who gets like offended by debate, and you're a grown ass adult, like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you can't handle people, disagreeing with you. But if Susu, if the entire dialogue for the last 2 weeks has been Yu-Gi-Oh is super expensive, and it's not coming out of nowhere. It's not like people are complaining for no reason. You do have these cards like Wanted and SP Little Knight that are somewhere around $100 to $130. And then you get Bonfire, which, yes, it has come down in price, but I don't know, what is it, $75? Still relatively an expensive card in my opinion, especially when you start comparing it to other games. And then the bigger picture is like, you can't just look at Bonfire. Like, why are you playing Bonfire? You're playing it for Snake Eye Populace, which comes out in, 3 weeks? Which, come on now, if they rarity bump that card to secret, chat, press 1 if Snake Eye Populace is going to be secret. Like, is there any evidence in the last 15 years, chat, that tell you that Snake Eye Populace is just going to be like a super rare like it was? It's going to be secret rare. You know what I mean? It's going to be a secret rare because they're like, hey, this is one of the biggest set sellers in Phantom Nightmare. Probably same thing with Promethean Princess. They'll probably make that secret rare too. And this all points to the game being expensive. Especially to play it competitively. And then Susu's like, duh, the game's not expensive. Why can't you just not be poor? And I'm like, okay, bro, well, if you feel that way, that's fine. And you're going to debate all day on Twitter. I'm just going to make a video response to that, which it used to actually happen a lot in the old days, chat. People just don't really do it anymore. There used to actually be a feature called video response on YouTube, if any of you guys remember that. That was like way back in 2010. You could actually click on someone's video and make like a video response, and it was like an actual feature, but that's all I'm doing. I remember, yeah, it was a long time ago. But yeah, if they get mad over that, same thing with Triff. If he gets mad, like, I'm just quoting you guys. I am quoting what they said verbatim, chat. I'm not making anything up. When you say, just get good, just win a YCS, you scrubs. Like, okay, but you haven't won a YCS. So, like, you're trying to tell me to do something that you can't do. All the while, it's like, you're a sponsored player. You get to go to events for free. 99% of people don't have that, like, luxury. So I'm just pointing those out. And if people get offended by that, like, okay, that's fine. I don't really care. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Now, if I lied, chat, or if you guys are like, Cap, you made this up, then fine. Just tell me what I made up and just, call me out on that. But, like, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't made anything up. Like, I just pointed out things that are either objectively true or just straight up facts. Maybe they'll pull SEAC. What's that? Cybernetic Horizon. Wait. No. Hold on. SEAC. Cyberstorm Access. I'm sure. Dude, we have too many damn sets with the same like buzzword in them. Sometimes I think of sets with the word duelist, and I'm like, I lose track. There's like 50 sets with the word duelist in them. We have multiple sets. We have 3 sets with cybernetic. Or Cyberstorm Access, Cybernetic Horizons, Cybernetic Revolution. It's like so many damn sets we have. Anyways, how's everybody doing tonight, chat? The Pojo post was... Oh, I'm sorry, Dark Emperor. So I looked at that thing, and I looked at it from my phone, and I swear to God, it was trying to tell me that like, you sent me a virus or something. Hold on, I'm gonna click on it from my desktop. Because, yeah, I know it's from, like, Pojo, but... And then I never got around to, because I know what you what's it called on. If it just takes me to the what's it called, because I meant the thing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's just a what's it called. There's my login, chat. Don't you guys be trying to log into my account either, you busters. Okay. Yeah. I'll what's it called. But thank you for this, and thank you for doing the research in case that it does have to come up, because yeah, chat. Kevin Tewart He used to post candidly on like Pojo all the time. All of these people, Julia Hedberg, Kevin Stewart, these people who's like still work in Yu-Gi-Oh, but you just never really hear from them publicly anymore. They used to post all the like. This was Twitter. The best way to put it is like Pojo was Twitter before Twitter was Twitter. You know what I mean? Like this was Twitter of like GX era, or this is 5Ds, but like, yo, Pojo used to just be the place, man. Look at this. 4 pages of stuff, and yeah, you'd have these big employees of Konami who would just pop in there and talk about stuff. So I will check that out, Dark Emperor. I know you did put out a video, and again, this is just get good at proxying. Correct. We should all just get good at proxying. Oh wait, it's on page 2. Hold on. If you tell me where it's at. Dang it. It's on page 2. Let's see. So, and I do wonder if some of the stuff has changed. All right, let me check that out. How's everybody doing tonight, Twitch chat? I just woke up. Full disclosure, chat. I just woke up like 45 minutes ago. I took a nap because I had to wake up at 5 in the morning today, chat, to do some stuff in South Carolina, and I was like, this is gonna mess my sleep schedule up. So I honestly I was thinking about not streaming at all. Because I was like, man, there's a good. I was thinking, I was like, maybe I want to watch the Ravens game. But I almost fell asleep. Your mom got sick. Aw. Tell your mom I hope she feels better. Super Canadian's mom chat, for all of you who don't know, but me and Big Pimpin' have like actually met her. Super Canadian's mom is the nicest. And she's funny. She's funny. Okay, I won't say she's funnier than him. She's as funny as he is. So I think she is where he gets his sense of humor for. And she bought us dinner, which is like the most bussin' thing ever. So, that was like the most. she took us to an expensive dinner, and then she paid for all of it. I was like, yo. I was like, oh man, I thought I was gonna have to spend like $30, and she was like, no, I got this. I'm like, let's go. Thank you very much, Queen Panda X, coming through with the Twitch resubscription. That's a Twitch Prime, 53 months in a row of grown ass pandaness. That is hold on, man. Hold on for a second. I feel like that's like 4.5. That might be actually 5 years. Let me see. 50. Did you ask her out? Yeah, I totally asked her out. 54 divided by 12. Okay, almost 4.5 full years of grown-ass pandaness. I appreciate that support, Queen Panda X. Thank you so much. You don't type in the chat, but that's perfectly fine. And then also, Neto. Oh, you gifted a sub. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Neto, for gifting a sub over to Anime 999 Night 999. I don't even know what to say about that username, but congratulations, Anime Night. Whatever happened to your original name, Anime Night? Did he get? I assume he got banned, but then he would just get his account back or something. But I guess he just got permabanned or something. But anyways, Anime Night is ban evading, but we don't care on this stream. Congratulations, Anime Night, and thank you so much, Neto, for coming through and giving over a what's it called? One of the cop gigs, yeah. So Columbia, South Carolina, it's the capital city. And South Carolina. I should be done for a little bit, chat, but the process takes almost done. The process takes a long time with these departments, so I'm trying to put as many bullets in the chamber as I can. Leave her alone, you weirdo. I'm going to marry Cadadia David WW. Actually, she bought us lunch. Okay, yeah. Well, it wasn't technically dinner because it was like the middle of the day. Okay, hold on. Hey, Kevin. Is the general idea that is being attempted at being implemented? No, destroying Yu-Gi-Oh! North America is not currently on my to-do list. I like this, chat. I like how sarcastic and snippy, what's it called? I told you guys I once got into an argument with Julia Hedberg, and she threatened to quit Pojo because of it. And then the guy who runs Pojo was like, I'm gonna ban you. I'm gonna ban you because you pissed off Julia. I was like, what did I do? Oh, goodness. Well, then, is lowering the rarities and amounts on the list. What do you mean? I know you guys all want your cards hand delivered to your door with candy and flowers, but please let's be a little realistic. Jeez, press 1 if Kevin Stewart is toxic asshole. Jeez, he said, we just can't make Rescue Rabbit a common like they did in the rarity, like in OCG. We have to make it secret, you bastards. Stop complaining. Like, really? You know, because did you guys know, like, and there's so many examples. I didn't even know this. I was just like, I was looking at a comment in the last video that I did chat about the guy Skyhawk quitting and everyone talking about Bonfire. That video has so many freaking comments on it, chat. Like, I'm waking up and I'm still seeing like alerts on my phone. It's like new comment, new comment, new comment. I'm like, geez, like my videos don't get this many comments, chat. Usually if I get like 40 comments on a video, that's a lot. It's like 500 on that video. But anyways, so I was reading some of them and one dude was like, Cap, did you know that Spellbook of Judgment and Dragonic Diagram were commons in the OCG? And I was like, yo, they're secret rare. Like, that's crazy. Spellbook of Judgment common in the OCG. Look it up, Chad. Dragonic Diagram common in the OCG. Rescue Rabbit rare in the OCG. So Kevin Stewart is like, nope, we have to rarity bump these cards. Okay, let's continue on. You'd have to ask someone other than me, since that particular adjustment was made during the Dark Age. Okay, hold on. Also, one more thing I wanted to bring up about this, and it's one card in particular, Life Harmonizer. I like vaguely know what he's talking about. We never see this card played competitively either in the OCG or TCG. I feel like this is the card that like adds up life points and then cuts them in half for both players or something like that. Yet it got bumped from a rare, I believe, to an ultra. What was the reasoning behind this exactly? And Kevin's like, I don't know. Tournament viability has never been the prime determinant of card rarity. Fuchsia Richie, Garnicia Elephantis, I know that card. Allure Queen. Okay. And then he says one more time. Hold on, chat. I didn't answer your question because your question didn't make sense to me. One thing I try to do is equalize the desirability of cards. Okay, hold on. One thing I try to do is equalize the desirability of cards at the same level. So even if you don't get a secret rare you want, you get a secret rare that somebody wants. Okay. Interesting. Dark Emperor, where is it exactly? Are you saying that this is basically the point where he says that he doesn't or TCG doesn't decide like card rarities? It continues onto the other pages. Okay, well, how like where does he say that exactly? Cap triggered a few people. Hey, Rye. I mean, I haven't read all the comments. I just read through some of them, and I didn't get that sense. Like, I didn't get the sense that any, like, if I triggered Susu and Triff, like, okay, that is what it is. Again, I don't find what I said disrespectful. If they're in their feelings, like, you know, that's a personal problem. But my audience wasn't like, yo, Cap, why you starting beef? So there's that. Hey, Jib, how are you doing? What's good, Bozo? Cap at it. Wait, Cap at it. Wait, Cap? Back at it. W with the bad takes. Oh, with the bad. Jib? What bad take are you saying that I had? Are you saying that Yu-Gi-Oh is cheap and you agree with Susu? Are you saying competitive Yu-Gi-Oh is cheap? Like what is wrong? Because I feel like, what the hell? The Cali effect? Hey, yo, chat. Look who we just happened to stumble upon. The Cali effect was on Pojo in 2009? What the Kappa? Yo, I thought it was only me and John Moore on here. It says the Cali effect, Yugi Tube vet, Los Angeles, Nevada, 30. That's Cali, chat, and he got 100% trader rating too. I think I have 99%. Ask Jib how much he spends. No, because Jib is just like Triff, right? Jib is one of these people. Jib, how much is your Infernoble deck? It's $680. Okay, Jib, how much did you like pay for? Oh, well, I borrowed these cards from my team. These cards. Okay, cool. So you're a competitive player in a position just like Triff, where you get to go to events. Like, you don't have to pay for X, Y, and Z, and 90% of your cards were like loaned to you by your team. Press 1 if 99% of the Yu-Gi-Oh community chat, they all have it like that. We all can just go, hey BP, can you just give me my entire, can you just give me like, you know, some wanted, I need 2 SP Little Knights, I need some Pot of Prospect, I need all these, just be proud of them, bro. Like, come on, man. 99% of players don't have that. Just be sponsored, Bo. Exactly. So like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm not trying to hear the opinions. If you are someone who like A, has access to free cards, B, has access to like free travel, or C, you're just making like loads and loads hand over fist because of content creation, like, I don't want to hear from you, because that's not the average player, chat. Like, I honestly could not even I couldn't even begin to comprehend, chat, how someone plays Yu-Gi-Oh like consistently on a competitive level and like actually pays for life. And what I mean by that is, chat, imagine being like 22, 23, having to pay, I mean, you're probably going to have a roommate at this stage of your life, chat. I don't think anyone could afford to be like in their early 20s and like living by themselves. That's not really realistic. But let's say you had to, I'm 20. Okay. By the way, you live at home for free. So like, all you guys are like, oh, Jib gets free cards, free room and board. Like, I'm building a different scenario, Jib, but one that's like pretty realistic, right? Let's say you were 22. You have a roommate. You have to pay $700, because this was me probably at like 23, chat, where I did move out, and me and my mom weren't living together. You have to pay like $700 a month, chat, to live, right? Then maybe you got maybe $300 on a car note. So it's like $1,000 a month. Maybe some utilities like gasoline, internet, electricity. Those are like the 3 bare minimums. You know, maybe water, another couple $100, chat. So we're at like $1,200-$1,300. That does not include, chat, food or having a social life. Press 1 if Yu-Gi-Oh is my social life, Baldle. That's like the thing no one tells you, bro. If you are young, do you even have any idea like that you have to include, like, that's just, we're at like $1,400. That's like just to live. That does not include, oh, you want to have a date with a girl that might cost you like another 75 or $100? Forget about it. And that's just one. That's like one date. That's not even like, yo, we going out, every week or something. Like, forget about that. Okay, anyways, so we're spending, chat, maybe $1,400. Now, how are we supposed to get like that $800 Yu-Gi-Oh deck, chat? Monka, How we, cause I mean, where are you working at like 22, 23? Chances you're not a doctor, chat. You're not making 6 figures. Chances are you're working a shitty minimum, well, I don't want to say minimum wage, but you're working a shitty retail job at like Target, Walmart, something like that. Even if you're making, let's just run some numbers, right? Sell drugs. All right, well, we'll run some numbers, right? I'll give you guys $18 an hour times 40 hours a week. Oops, hold on. $18 an hour times 40 hours a week. By the way, 40 hours a week, chat. So if you're a student, rest in fucking pepperonis, because I have no idea how you're going to go to school and work 40 hours a week. I tried it, chat, when I was 21. It was one of the hardest things I ever did. I basically put all my school, chat, into 2 days a week, which were my 2 days off. It was brutal. Okay, so we make $720 a week. And let's times that times 4. So we make about a little under, all right. And we only get, let's say, chat, Okay. So we took some taxes out. We say we get 70% of that. There you go, Twitch chat. You make about $2,000. And we did say, chat, we've probably spent about $1,500 because we didn't even include food. We spend this a month just to like live. So after that, let's say $1,500. There you guys go, chat. You do. I guess you do technically have $500 a month to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, this is literally all your free money, chat. So if you want to do anything else having fun, no. All you get to do is play Yu-Gi-Oh! Press 1 if this is surely enough, Baldle. That's enough, Cap. All I need in my life is Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to have any hobbies. I don't want to ever buy new underwear. Fuck new underwear, Cap. I need another box of agave. This doesn't include any of that stuff, chat. This doesn't include food, buying a pair of new underwear, eating lunch every day at like work. This doesn't include any of that. That's like bare minimum. And you have $500 of like take home money. And like this has to be also all of your Yu-Gi-Oh fund. Now the way we look at this is, chat, what if we took a player like Jib, right? Jib is going to YCS Las Vegas. How much you guys think it costs to fly from CLT? This is the airport that me and Jib fly out of Charlotte, right? If you were to fly CLT, chat, to Vegas and back, wouldn't you guys say, chat, that's like $200 maybe, at least minimum? So $200, let's just take $200 out of that. Because again, we're going to a YCS. And then just to like enter the YCS was $25. Hotel, probably another $300. So let's take another $325 from that, Jib. Jib, what happened? We're at -$9, Twitch chat. We don't have any money for our deck. I mean, we gotta go to YCS's, right? Because we're competitive. Jib, what happened, Jib? Take off tax. What's going on? I'm trying to get us to a YCS, Jib. That's with $200 flight, chat. That's a fucking cheap ass flight too. I mean, you can probably find a $200 flight, chat, if you get like Spirit and Frontier, but just hit up, exactly. Press 1 if just hit up Pack, chat. Just hit up Pack and get free stay, because like every Yu-Gi-Oh player knows Pack. We all just know him personally. And we could just like, Pack, give me the deck, bro. Come on, give me the goo. Like this is what I mean when I say like, if you're in a position, I hate to use the word privilege, chat, because it feels so, the word feels so buzzy. It feels like inherently woke at this point. You know what I mean? To use the word privileged. But if you're in a position where, again, you can get free cards, you don't have to pay for that, like, that's fine. But like the average person your age, Jib, don't have it like that. That's what I'm saying. So I look at cringe. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't want to use the word privilege. But chat, I like to look at it as what position was I in, chat, when Phantom Darkness came out? Because at that point, chat, Phantom Darkness came out. I was in the same position, to put it into perspective, chat, for like all the Zoomers who were like, you don't know what it's like, Cap G. You're old. You have money now. Hold on. When Phantom Darkness came out, I was 22. There were not hollows in every pack. Dark Arm was $275. Allure Darkness was a TCG exclusive. So Dad Return was better in the TCG, chat, than in the OCG, because we had all these TCG exclusives that made the deck even better. You know what I mean? So like I can relate it. I do remember we talked about this last stream, chat. There was no way in hell I could afford Dad Return. Crush Card Virus, only out of the Gold Series, $300. If you wanted to have the promo Crush Card, it was like $1,000, and there was only 50 of them, so you had to go hunt for them bitches. Anyways, that's where I'm at, chat. Okay, I'm sorry, I haven't been able to read the chat all that much. I just know that aren't hobbies luxuries? Yes, but it doesn't. Okay, if you're going to use the counter argument that hobbies are luxuries, and we have someone in the chat, as long as Rye's here, then again, how, like, my counter to that is, then how can every other TCG be infinitely cheaper? This is why, chat, if you want, this is why, like, it's not just Cap pulling this shit out of thin air. I put in my video someone who actually catalogs Digimon, One Piece, and like these other TCGs, their actual meta decks. And it's like, hold on, didn't you guys see the part in the video where they're like, oh, this is the tier 1 in Digimon, this is the tier 1 in One Piece. Every deck's like $160. What the fuck? $160? That's like the price of one SP Little Knight. SP Little Knight is what? Like what's the price of her? Let's just... Okay. Because I know in that video... Let's see. SP Little Knight. Wow. Totally affordable, Twitch chat. $126. I don't know, man. The entire tier 1 Digimon deck, like the most expensive one they had was $160. One SP Little Knight, $126. Like, what are we talking about here? There's also other IPs. Wait. Also, these other IPs, the game isn't. It's oh my God, Jib, stop! I already disproved that argument. If you look at the multimedia franchises, Jib, One Piece and Yu-Gi-Oh are the same exact size. Like, first off, if that's a terrible argument, right? That's like a terrible argument. But like, if you're saying we have to make our card game more expensive than theirs because our card game in proportionally has to account for a certain part of the revenue, like then that's on the IPs, like whoever holds the IP, whoever holds that franchise, that's on them. You need to find a way to make your shit more marketable, or you need to like better optimize it. You know what I mean? Do something better with the anime. Do something better with the manga. Like, what the fuck are you doing with these other parts of Yu-Gi-Oh? That's not legitimate. That's not like a legitimate response. Well, Yu-Gi-Oh makes most of its money through the trading card game, where One Piece makes it through manga sales. Like, nah, sorry, I'm not buying that. Takahashi is dead. Rest in peace, Takahashi. One Piece is like $400 for a meta deck. Maybe in now level 1, but in the video that I watched, chat, and that video was based on September of last year. The decks he used was like Zoro and the lava guy, Aichi. You guys know the lava guy who kills somebody. I'm not gonna spoil One Piece for anyone who hasn't watched that. But the lava dude who wears I forget what they called it's like 3 of them. Sakazuki. Okay, Akino. Yeah, him. Their decks were like 180 or something like that, and they were like, this is way expensive. The point is, other TCGs can be like a lot cheaper, chat. And even because I didn't know this, all the Bandai games don't have set rotation. I didn't know that. You can't compare Pokemon to Yu-Gi-Oh because Pokemon's main base is collectors who will go out and buy / open product. It doesn't work like that for Yu-Gi-Oh since we buy singles and collectors aren't the same as Pokemon collectors. Okay, but again, if I can't compare Pokemon, then why can't I use One Piece and Digimon? Those games are like incredibly new. They shouldn't even have giant collector markets, and they're both significantly cheaper too. This is why I say, like, you can't die on the hill that like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon aren't comparable because of X. Okay, but then what about One Piece and Digimon? And you can't say, well, there's no set rotation. Those games also don't have set rotations. They have the same ban list. They have the same structure as Yu-Gi-Oh chat. They have a ban list, just like we do. And also Digimon, because I didn't know that. Rai told me Digimon has the same exact printing setup, chat. They have the same exact rarity structure as Yu-Gi-Oh, like the TCG, the shitty one, where you only get like 1 printing of a card and it just comes in 1 rarity. Digimon TCG has the same structure as Yu-Gi-Oh. So why are their cards infinitely cheaper? There you guys go. Small indie company, come on. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, stop defending Konami, chat. It's like literally a $7 billion company. Like, hold on. How much is Konami's market cap? Press 1 if small, just small little tiny indie company. Poor Konami, they don't make any money. I'm sorry, that's a little racist. I don't know why I just put on a little Asian accent. That's a little racist. But just a small little $8 billion indie company, chat. They don't make no money. Come on. Like stop. All these people like show for Konami, stop. They're an $8 billion company that literally only has, I've said this a billion times, chat. They have one good franchise. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! What else does Konami own, chat, that they run well? And don't say Castlevania, because the only thing they do with Castlevania is an anime on Netflix. They don't even make Castlevania video games anymore. They ran Metal Gear into the ground. They ran Castlevania into the ground. They don't make Silent Hill anymore. They don't do anything well. All they do is Yu-Gi-Oh! That's it. Power World greater than Pokemon. PES, did they still make that soccer game? I mean, I guess. I guess. Like, there's only one thing this, and everyone says Pachinko, which is like, okay, that's only in one country. Like, this company doesn't do anything well, chat, except Yu-Gi-Oh! You cannot convince me otherwise. So anyone who's like, oh, Cap, Konami, they won't make enough money. Bro, they're an $8 billion company. Figure it out. You're an $8 billion company. Like, we should never again act like, no. Because everyone always says, Cap, we want a voice call. But then 10 minutes in, they're like, no, Cap, this is boring. We hate it. Jib, there's no PES. I'm not saying PES. I'm not saying the soccer. I know of PES. I don't play, like, the soccer video games. I really haven't since I was a kid. I know of it. But what I'm saying is, it's like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the breadwinner of Konami, chat. Like, it is what's it called? Konami is being oppressed by Yu-Gi-Oh! Players. This is so wrong. Nice card game. Is this new? I mean, Jesus Christ. One Piece card game, what's it called? I mean, because it's a common. What I was going to say is, level 1, as bad as this is supposed to be, $40, like in Yu-Gi-Oh, you'd be like, man, that's budget. Like in Yu-Gi-Oh, even if this is a 3 of, chat, you would still consider this like a 3. Like, this would be like Diabelastar. This would be like, all we would do is look at this like, oh, this is Diabelastar. You know what I mean? $40 card that you run multiples in your meta deck. There you go, Diabelastar. It's like, that's not really that big of a deal. $2,500. I mean, I guess it's the same card, but I can't. What's it called? Fine, Jib. I don't have much. Fine. All right, I'll give Jib 5 minutes, chat. All right, hold on. I'm gonna load up Discord. It's so cold. Look at this, chat. There's a God. Where do you guys live, chat? Because right now in North Carolina, and this is the freaking South. It is like the last few days have been ice cold, chat. They had us out there running this freaking obstacle course, chat, at like 11 in the morning, and it was like 20 degrees outside, chat. I actually couldn't feel my feet. I'm jumping over fences and crawling through windows and shit, and I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible. I mean, I did it, but, you know. Did you see Tofu's? Thank you very much, level 1 mage. Level 1, we have like the reason I don't super mind ever getting into a voice call, chat, is because we have time to burn. You know, hold on. This is, yeah, I appreciate it. We have time to burn. This is why California is the best state, Susty. Okay, what? The video's only 7 seconds? Is that good though? So hold on, what does this card do again, chat? Hold on. It reborns the monster, but I think it can't attack or activate its effects for the turn. Is that what it does, chat? Is that what it does? It's a monster reborn. No, yeah, that's what I thought. It reborns the monster, but it can't activate its effects or it can't attack. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think this card's kind of insane, chat. What do you guys think? Because, like, some people are saying it can kind of be, you know, it can disrupt your opponent's graveyard when your opponent tries to like, you know, target something from the ground, like that's good because it is a quick play, but it's also just not bad as like link material, you know, because like what's it called? It has called by application, same. Okay, thank you very much, level 1. But hold on, I'm just gonna jump in for like 5 minutes. I think Jib, you have to just be trolling, right, Jib? Because you can't have any like, oh, okay, Cap, but like this is really why Yu-Gi-Oh is not expensive. Because like, what opinions? Oh, Jib, don't call me on my phone. Just call me on Discord.
Yo.
Hold on, Jib. My phone is ringing too.
It's because you have Discord on your phone.
Yeah. Okay, Jib. Speak your something,
okay,
or forever
so
hold your peace.
The thing is this: I'm not disagreeing with you that the game is expensive, because the game is expensive. I'm not saying that it's not. I have no like argument against the game being expensive. I just have like a few things I wanted to say about that. Like, first of all, and correct me if I'm wrong, because you're probably more knowledgeable about this than me, but isn't the price of cards mandated by the secondary market? Like, Konami has like no control over how much cards are. Like, for instance, Bonfire was pre-selling for like $125.
No,
which is ridiculous, by the way.
No, Jib, well, hold on, just stop. No. It's not, Jib. It's not mandated by the secondary market, because that one group, Gamers Choice, they put Bonfire up at 80, and then it sold out, and then they relisted it at 90, and then it sold out again. And then it's not market. But no. What I'm saying is they can list these cards at whatever they want. they can list Bonfire at. I mean, they list it at where they generally think they can sell it and still, you know, like obviously make a profit.
100%.
But that's not mandated though. Mandated means like you have to do something according to some entity or corporation or something.
All I'm saying is that the secondary market dictates the price of cards. Konami themselves don't dictate the price of cards. So vendors are going to list cards for how much people are going to buy them for. So the people that paid $125 for Bonfires are looking real goofy right now.
I feel you.
The card has already dropped down.
Hold on, Jib. Did you watch the video that I posted today?
No, I was in the tournament all day today.
Okay, I specifically addressed that point, right? Let's just use an example. The Necroza Brionic. You remember that?
Yeah.
It was like a secret rare that was short printed. 1 per every 6 boxes.
I remember that.
Okay, hold on. In turn, that made the price of the card at its
I understand that.
At its peak $180. That is,
I understand short printing affecting the price of cards.
But
Bonfire is not short printed.
Okay, but who makes the decision to put the cards in certain rarities? Did you not just hear what I said? Dragonic Diagram was a common in the OCG. Spellbook of Judgment was a common in the OCG. Dark Arm Dragon was a rare in the OCG. Who makes the decisions to put those cards, Jib, as literally the highest rarity in the TCG? Does the secondary market say? Okay, then what are we talking about? Like, they're the one we are, and the thing is, it's not like in a TCG, secret rare is just some shiny rarity. No, it literally has a pull rate that is different from the other rarities that makes it harder to pull. So you are artificially creating scarcity by selecting that card as that rarity. So again, who really dictates the price of the cards? I just talked about, if Snake Eye Populace is a super rare, Jib, what's the price of the card in a TCG?
Snake Eye Populace?
Yep. What's the price of the card?
I would say probably like $5.
Okay. If it's a secret rare, what's the price of the card?
It's like $40.
All right. I mean, I rest my case. If I just proved that the price of the card is directly tied to the rarity, then have I not just proved that the secondary market is not the one who makes who doesn't set the price? And I think 40 is a little
I feel like
that's
true. I feel like that's true. Like, a lot of the times, if someone in like Canadians said 40 kek, it'll probably be 40. Because
we'll see. We'll see in 3 weeks.
Not every deck plays it. First of all,
we'll see in 3 weeks.
But yeah, I feel like that's true a lot of times. I don't disagree with that.
Hold on. It's probably a donation saying stop arguing or something.
Hang up on that naysayer.
I mean,
keep going. I'm sorry. Thank you very much. I think that's level 1. That's Neto, actually.
Yeah, I feel like that's true. I agree, but also other times you can see cards like, for instance, like a card like Magnuma, right? Like where
Mm-hmm.
Magnuma came out as a super rare, and people were happy about that because obviously that card could have easily been a secret rare, and it would have required people to buy it. But when Magnuma came out, it was a couple of dollars, but in the height of tier format, it jumped up to a $20 super rare.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like,
Jib, you're gonna have ebbs and flows. You're gonna have ebbs and flows. Like if a card becomes a lot more in demand than we initially thought, like yeah, it's gonna rise up in value. But my point is the selection of the card, and like yeah, there'll be some outliers with like super rares where it's like oh cap, well this is low rarity, but it still went high in price. Like
yeah,
that's true. But if Magnum
yeah,
was rarity bumped to a C, because did Lubellion come out in that same set or no?
it did come out in that same set.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Like if they would have put Magnemut as like a secret rare, then like Magnemut would have been like fucking $60 or $80. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, generally speaking, the rarity of the card a lot of times determines how expensive it's going to be, and Konami decides the rarity. And it's not just that they decide the rarity, Jib. It's like there's a consistent 20-year. This goes back to Upper Deck 2. There's a 20-year history of this. You know, like SP Little Knight. Like who thought that card was going to be a super? Come on, man. They got to sell the set. Well, there you go. So, Jib, it doesn't really sound like you have any disagreements with me.
No, I don't. I feel like it varies though. I feel like this conversation always happens every once in a while, and I feel like certain events always make this conversation come back up. Like I feel like this time it was Bonfire, like it being like 120 pre-sale. Everybody talking, oh my god, Bonfire is so expensive. But I feel like you should never like judge a card, or like it causes people to like raise arms when you look at like pre-sales, especially for things that are hyped, for potential meta decks. I don't think that should be used against like card prices, because I don't think it's going to stay that high. People that paid $120 also helped
That's
make
true,
that like a viable argument, which is dumb. Like that's just people like jumping
Bonfire overrated. Yeah, but I mean there are other sides to that. Like SP Little Knight pre-sold at $80 and is $126 right now. Like I wish I could get an SP Little Knight at 80.
I mean, yeah, that happens sometimes, but even to be fair, SP Little Knight is not like Bonfire. SP Little Knight is a card that you'll literally play in every deck in the game. It's probably one of the most impactful cards in the game.
Same thing happened to Wanted. Yeah. And Diabellstar.
Yeah, but Wanted and Diabellstar is kind of like because of the support that's around it. Like for instance, if the Snake Eye support was never revealed, Bonfire, no one would care about Bonfire. Bonfire could be a secret rare. It could be a Starlight rare. Nobody would care about Bonfire if we had no Snake Eye support. So, and I've talked to a lot of people who are vendors, and they didn't like when you like buy these sets, you have to like buy them preemptively. And a lot of vendors didn't buy a lot of this set because this is before the Snake Eye support was revealed.
You mean Maze?
So there was like, yeah, Maze. Like a lot of vendors didn't buy a lot of this set because it was like there's no value in this set when the set was first revealed.
This
6 months
trash.
later, we have the Snake Eye support, and it's like, oh, this dog shit Rhoda card is now insane. So we have to make our money on this card. And then people went for it and paid absurd prices for a card that is not going to settle.
I don't dispute. See, I don't dispute that vendors do have to make money. Can we watch football? Spy Fox, you literally don't know anything. You don't even know the teams that are in your state. You don't even know the teams that are in your city, Spy Fox. Hold on for a second. Thank you very much, Aquamades, coming through with the Twitch resubscription. That is 29 months in a row of grown ass Madeness. I appreciate that support. That's a Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, Aquamades. Jeb, I do understand the vendors have to make money, and I would be lying if I said that I'm an expert when it comes to their standpoint. Like that would be something like John Moore knows infinitely more than me, because like he has vended, he knows a ton of them, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And I'm not sure exactly how to fix that issue. I mean, my I guess suggestion would be stop releasing so many fucking sets, but that's a topic we've talked about. But I don't think that is a reason to upprint or to to rarity bump everything, because I think that's like, even though Bonfire, I'd have to look up what the original rarity was in the OCG, but I think that's like more of the frustrations that people have when surrounding this discussion, this more nuanced discussion.
And I want to say one last thing before I get off. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
What's that?
I have like a weird theory about this. I don't know if this is true, and I cannot confirm whether this is true or not.
What?
But people always compare the rarities of cards in the OCG to the TCG. I don't think that that's a fair comparison, right?
Why?
Because listen, and this is my theory, and chat can let me know if I'm bugging, right?
Okay.
So when they release cards.
This.
Because listen, when they release cards in the OCG, right? Like
yeah.
Konami, they print all these cards, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes the cards that they have in like super high rarity end up being like dog shit, right? Like those cards are ass. Like the cards that like maybe like they'll have like a show about and it'll be like, yo,
yeah, that happens all the time. That used to happen all the time.
Like, it'll be like some dog shit card, right?
Yeah.
I think what happens is they release these sets. They release the cards that they think are gonna be like good or like look cool, like waifu cards, super cool looking stuff and high rarities.
Okay.
They see what does well in the OCG events, and then Konami TCG looks at the best cards from the upcoming set and then rarity bumps those. I'm like pretty sure that
I think that there's a very good possibility, Jib, that does in fact happen. However, I would say that the end result is that we just suffer for it. It's like you could look at you could look at Dragonic Diagram and you could say Konami didn't know that True Draco was going to be insane. They were just supposed to be some, other archetype in the Zodiac storyline. They probably put Masterpiece as like high rarity, and then they just said, all right, the rest of you motherfuckers can be common or whatever. And then Dragonic Diagram becomes like the insane starter. Oh, we need to make that a secret. We'll make Masterpiece a secret. We'll make all this shit ultra. You know what I mean? But it's like the end result really is just still us suffering, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, even if that is true, it like the only people who kind of get fucked by it are us. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel like TCG gets fucked by it. But
yeah, well then that's where the complaining comes from, because like BP just said TCG rarity bumps and TCG rarity bumps create scarcity for high impact cards, and the secondary market is predatory. Okay, second one might be a little like we can debate that, but the first one is like that's not like you can't even debate that. TCG rarity bumps create scarcity, and my thing is like it's artificial scarcity. It's like not natural.
Also, one more thing before I dip,
okay.
And I don't know if this is still true, so somebody in chat can correct me when I get back to chat. But I'm
hold on, Jib. Someone said Bonfire. Okay, so like let's put this into perspective, which I feel like is another dub. Bonfire was a super in the OCG.
I mean, the set came out way before the Snake Eye cards. They didn't know that the card was going to be good.
You don't think that there was a Jib? You really, chat? Press 1 if just a coincidence. This clearly was not planned to have this fucking giant year of fire.
Oh, no, 100% it was a year of fire.
So then what are you talking about?
But so I'm saying,
what are you talking about? Like they knew like, yo, we're about to make the most insane.
Wait, when did Bonfire come out in the OCG? I'm pretty sure Bonfire came out like 6 months ago in the OCG. They've had that card for a while. They had that card before Phantom Nightmare, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, but then it's like, okay, but we know that in the OCG, just like, okay, but we know this card's going to be insane. We know even if you guys aren't playing it on release, we got something coming for you guys. You guys will pick this card up. That's the point that I'm making, is like, don't worry, we'll give you this Bonfire card, and you guys might think it's not crazy at first, but like, we're gonna give you Snake Eye and all these fucking cards for like the next year, and you guys will buy this card. And it's like, okay, only a super in the OCG. Let's make it a secret in the TCG. Let's make it the highest rarity in this dog shit set.
I'm pretty sure Bonfire is expensive in the OCG. Or I might be dumb, but I'm pretty sure it's like not like incredible.
No. I don't think it's necessarily cheap, but it's just again like we just
but it's not compared to a TCG. Like
we just don't get like even distribution. That's all I'm saying. And like I feel like if we were and the card prices were still high, then maybe we'd have to have a different discussion. But like until they fix that practice, like this discussion is gonna keep popping up. And believe me, we'll be right back here in 3 weeks when Snake Eye Populous is a secret rare. And if she's a super rare, I'll shut up.
I'm like pretty sure that card's gonna be secret rare.
Yeah, if she's super rare, I'll shut up. But I know she won't be, so I won't have to shut up.
Secret, and Promethean is probably gonna be secret. Because if you think about it, the next set is really not that good other than those cards.
I agree. I don't think that set is nearly as good as Agave. I think that those are going to be the set sellers, or 2 cards that push the set. And I feel like Konami is gonna look at them like, we have to make these secret rare. Especially
it's probably
Populous.
Like those 2 secret rares, and then like the whole voiceless deck is going to be secret. So if anybody's waiting for voiceless, thinking that's going to be a cheap alternative, I highly doubt it.
Populous only available in QCR.
All right, it was fun. All right, I'll talk to you.
See, chat, that wasn't that bad. No, secondary market reflects scarcity of the TCG. That's fair, but again, the point is, chat, is like, how do I close? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna close the Discord. What the heck is this? Quit Discord. Oh, it wasn't the normal blue Discord logo, chat. So I was like, what the heck? I got a new program or something. It's like the secondary market, like it is a reflection of scarcity in the TCG, but as I just said, who is the one who makes the products more scarce, chat? It's not. The secondary market doesn't dictate the rarity of these cards. It doesn't dictate what gets short printed and what doesn't get short printed. That is Konami themselves. So like in my opinion, chat, you're in a voice call? Not anymore. I shouldn't be, because I just exited Discord completely.